Eco-explorer and adventurer David de Rothschild had a crazy dream: to sail across the Pacific Ocean in a boat made from recycled plastic bottles and deliver an environmental message to the world.
Hey everyone, this is David, sitting on the Plastiki.
It would be a boat like no other, and the 12,000-kilometer voyage would test it and the crew to their limits. This is the story of the Plastiki. Plastic. We throw a lot of it away. Around 31 million tons a year in the USA alone. That includes 2.5 million plastic bottles every hour.
But when you realise that this is coming in here, by the hour, and this is literally hours worth of rubbish, not weeks or months, it gives you a real sense of scale of just how much rubbish we create.
The problem doesn't end there. A great deal of this plastic ends up in our oceans. And David de Rothschild is on a mission to do something about it.
46,000 items of plastic on or below every square mile of our oceans. And then some locations, there's a ratio of 6 pieces of plastic to every piece of plankton. Why don't we know about the fact that our oceans are basically filling up with trash? We're using it as kind of an out of sight, out of mind dumping ground.
Slightly away from me.
Now that David has captured the media's attention, he wants to build an iconic sailing boat out of the most ubiquitous item of trash, the plastic bottle, and sail it across the Pacific Ocean. He thinks this idea will make the world buy into his environmental message.
Plastiki!
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 Is that land I see?
Yes.
With the media focused on him, David now needs to turn his plastic dream into reality.
It's got the potential for totally revolutionising boat building materials, because at the moment there is no route for recycling of composite materials.
Andy and the team now have a recyclable plastic product with which to build the entire boat. It can even be heat welded, avoiding the use of toxic glues. The Plastiki is finally coming to life. Everything, from the beams to the 18-meter decks, is built out of PET. Even the cabin.
Hold it! Whoop!
It's pretty cosy. 2 bunks here, 2 here.
We've got most of these main beams dropped in place. In my mind, they should be rigid enough to hold the boat, without it moving.
Right.
But because of the nature of the material, it's very elastic.
Spending time.
The last bottles go in. David's single-minded approach and tireless optimism have paid off. Not everyone is convinced the Plastiki is going to survive the epic voyage. Hard-boiled sailor Greg Prussia knows just how unforgiving the ocean really is.
When things are going like that in a seaway, and all those bolts and all those joints, and just the problems get progressively worse. They're going downwind, upwind, through waves. It's very rough on the boats. They self-destruct. Ultimately, what's going to happen to the Plastiki is it's just going to drift around out in the ocean just like everything else and end up in the garbage dump because it can't sail it. It can't go the direction they want to go.
The Plastiki is halfway to Christmas Island and has sailed over 1,500 nautical miles. The crew are now as far away from land as they will ever be. So they take the sails down and enjoy the moment.
Okay, I'm going in. Goodbye, Olaf. Nice knowing you. You were a great friend.
2 seconds ago, the line just went for a fish. I have a real problem with this today because it's Friday.
Whoa, Daddy, man, we got us ourselves a fish.
I don't want you to catch this fish, Max, because it's Friday.
It's Good Friday.
No, let the fish free on Friday. I'm gonna start with kidney punches.
No, don't. Yeah.
I'm fucking starting with a few little jabs to his waist, just little ones. Then I'm going for the neck hair pull. Oh, we nearly lost it. We're gonna try and hit the switch.
This is the first fish hooked,
It's the only way.
Free! Run, fish!
and there's no way Max is going to let this one get away.
Look, look what he did to me already. He tried to hurt the activist. Go, fish! Get him! Get up! Olav's at it. Let's get Olav. Sadly, it's probably inevitable that Max will kill and slaughter this fish on Friday when it should be doing something else like backgammon, playing chess, hanging with his friends and listening to music. Sorry, fish.
It's a skipjack tuna, and Max is already picturing a sushi feast.
I'm not eating the fish today. I have a big objection to it.
Why?
Because I started a campaign called Fish Free Friday. We were talking about just the impact of overconsumption of fish in our ocean, and that there really wasn't a day for fish. And it just seemed apt that Friday being the day that everybody eats fish, and obviously there's religious connotations to it. So imagine if 1 billion Catholics stop eating fish on Friday. Think about that. 1 billion fillets of fish. It'd be pretty amazing.
I offer a bit of this mouthful to the Pope.
What are you eating instead of fish, David?
Pasta. I'm also involved in a campaign called Meat Free Mondays.
What?
Meat Free Mondays.
Okay.
And I've just thought of a new one for you.
That I understand, yeah.
Wank Free Wednesdays.
What's the one for Olaf?
Wank Free Wednesday.
Olaf, have you been masturbating on the boat?
No, I haven't.
I think you
I haven't had those thoughts at all, you know. I haven't.
Still days away from Christmas Island, Vern receives a call from the hospital. His wife has gone into labor. Now the only way he will see the birth of his child is on Skype.
You can hear my kid's heartbeat.
But David is already connecting with the Al Jazeera channel as he's about to appear live on a major TV show.
Hey, Kitty.
The problem is, David and Vern won't be able to share the same Skype connection.
David was going to speak to you because...
Push, push, push. Push, push, push.
David goes on air as Vern's wife is minutes away from giving birth.
The plastic is doing incredibly well. We're about 4 days away from the plastics that we're seeing in our ocean, styrofoam cups, the plastic bottles.
The hospital is waiting online, but David is in full flow.
The superstructure of the vessel is actually material. We have, we can have an outlet for these bottles rather than them ending up in landfill.
Okay, she's on Skype.
He's on Skype.
Yeah. It's ringing.
Okay. Sorry. You still got me here? Okay. It's subsurface 61. Call again.
Call again.
61% of it is less than 1 millimeter in diameter, so it's very hard to see, and it gets ingested back into the food system through the life layer. And we do see everyday items that are.
That's her, Colin, that's her.
There you go.
Can you get it?
Yeah. Yeah, you're on.
Hello? Can you hear us?
There you go. Starting video. I just hung up on Al Jazeera.
We can hear you.
It's live. Live Al Jazeera, 200 million people. Earth Day, 40th, huge. And now we've hung up halfway through. Right. DC underscore.
Understand what's happening.
He's going live on Al Jazeera.
He's going live for it.
DC underscore.
Hi, honey.
BC underscore.
Yes, I can. So I think we're simultaneously going live on Oprah or something right now with.
Can you get me some headphones?
It's fine. Thank you. Wow. Hi, honey. You're giving birth.
From a boat across an ocean, Vern sees the birth of his child taking place in an LA hospital 5,000 kilometers away. Then the connection fails.
Steph, uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, come on, Skype. Stay strong, Skype. There's a child's head coming out of my wife's vagina. And then the call drops.
You on?
No. No, we can't connect.
What was the interview?
It was a live interview for Al Jazeera television, a special Earth Day special on plastics in the ocean with Charles Moore, myself, and another expert all around the world talking live. And they were starting with me.
Hello? Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, what's happening? Oh, okay, it's a boy.
It's a boy! Woo! It's a boy!
He's gonna forgive his father.
Oh my God!
He's gonna understand the adventure. Hi. Oh, he looks happy. Yeah, I can see him, I can see you, I can hear him. Oh yeah, I can hear how awake he is too.
Dude, that's your boy.
Wow. Good job, honey. That's amazing.
Day 36. The Plastiki is just a few hundred miles from its first port of call, Christmas Island. Not bad for a plastic bottle boat.